it's another Wednesday, of course. So, I'm back on here. My last video, I did a bunch of dub smashes, or, whatever they're called. And, a lot of people thought it was funny. Comment if you like that, because I can, of course, do another one. Under my picture. Don't do that, because I ain't shit. I'm probably texting your nigga right now. Ding, ding, ding. Look. Oh, it's your nigga. That was just one of them from, last week's video. If you guys didn't see it, go check it out. I'll try to put it in my description below, along with, my regular things, like my Instagram. If you guys didn't know, my Instagram's on the description, of course, all the time, and so is my Twitter. So, if you want to go check me out on social media, go ahead, you can, of course, do that. I will, of course, follow you back. Okay, so I went on Instagram and I posted a picture saying, story of my first blank, right? So you guys filled it in, and I'm gonna answer or tell you guys the story of my first whatever you guys asked. My first crush. My first crush was the little boy who lived down the street from my grandparents' house, because I lived with my grandparents. His name is Marco. And I was like, what, 4, around that age, and I liked him so much. And, we were around the same age. My sister and his older brother were friends. So, of course, little kids, we liked each other. So, that was the story of my first crush. Another one, a story of my first heartbreak. It was actually like in 2013. It wasn't too long ago. My boyfriend at the time was Michael, and we had been going out for like 6 months, and his parents made us break up. So, yeah. I was all extra sad, of course, all the time. Yeah. That was like my first love, so of course his parents made us break up because he was going to high school, and I was, of course, like super depressed. And but yeah, my first kiss, it was with that boy Marco. We weren't even playing a game. We were running from my sister and his brother, like messing around, just running from them. And he, like, we stopped and was like, where are they? And I turned around and he kissed me. So, I was like, whoa. And I just looked at him like, and started running and, ran away, because I was a little girl. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what the devil? What did you just do to me? Cooties? I'm just kidding. I never believed in cooties at all, like, ever in my life. I don't. At least that I remember. I don't think so. My first period, it started December 1st. I don't remember. I think it was 2013, December 1st, 2013. And I had just had my birthday party, because usually I have my birthday party after my birthday, because, I'm a Thanksgiving baby. So, my birthday's like really close to Thanksgiving. So I can't have it during that time, or else. Well, I can't have it, but like I can't have a party or nothing, because, everybody's going to be with their family out of the state and stuff. So, I had just had my party and my friend had spent the night. And I woke up that morning and I went to go use the bathroom, and there was blood in my underwear, and I was like, oh my god. And I went in there, and I went into my room in here, and I was like, oh my god, I just started my period. She was like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And at the time, she was really excited to start her period. She was like, oh my god, I want to start my period already. She was like, oh, lucky, go tell your mom, go tell your sister. And I'm like, no, what the heck, I'm not going to tell them. So, she went to go tell my sister. My sister was like, oh, my little sister's growing up. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm bleeding. And then she told my mom. And then my mom started telling me all this stuff and showing me videos and stuff. And I was just like, okay, depression. So that was when I had my first period. So, yeah. wasn't all that cool. It was actually really depressing. My first growth spurt, actually, on my wall right here, I had wrote, on my right wall right here, I had wrote my height right here. So my growth spurt was in between this time and on March, I don't know if you guys can hear me, on March 21st, I was this tall, right here. I was this tall. So my first growth spurt was around 2000, what was that, 2012. So like 5th to 7th grade. Kind of 8th. So like 5th to now, you know, I'm still in the process of growing because I'm not even that tall. So yeah, you know, now. Okay, my first day of school, I had started school early. I was actually 4 years old, and I was begging to go to school because my sister went, and I was like, oh, this is such a cool idea, school, people, fun, yay. So I was begging to go to school, and my mom finally put me in, and I was younger than everybody else. I remember I was wearing this shirt, and um, it was like a shirt with a bunch of flowers on it. My hair was in cute little pigtails, you know. I was cute. My first day of school was, I remember it being good. And I remember since I had started early, I didn't know how to write. And she told me to write why I wanted to go to school. And I wrote literally all squigglies. I wish I still had the book because it was cool. You could see like the progression of my writing skills. It was really cool. I don't know what happened to it because I remember seeing it recently. I wish I had the book to show you guys. My first fight, to be honest, I think my first fight was when, dang, I forgot. But you know, right here it says, LOL, even though you heard it. You know I have short-term memory loss. I don't know. Actually, I was at this park in LA, and this girl, we were sitting under the thing, and this girl was, she threw, like, we were sitting together just talking, and she was playing around and threw sand in my eyes, and I was crying, and my dad was like, don't just go cry. So I went over there and was crying, and then she tried to touch me, and I beat her up. So, to make the story short, I mean, simple as that. That's when my fighting career started, you know. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. My first boyfriend, that was my crush. Yeah, my first crush was my first boyfriend, was my first kiss. So yeah, you know, after he had kissed me, he asked me out, and my sister was like, "Aw, say yes," and I was like, "I guess. I mean, whatever." So I said, yeah, you know, we were going out. I don't even remember like us breaking up. I think I had just moved from my grandparents, and I had moved. So, you know, we like just broke up, I guess. I don't know. My first really embarrassing moment was, I think I was in like 2nd grade, and I was on top of the field in my elementary school, and I was laughing. Me and my friends were laughing. And I was laughing so hard I peed on myself. And I was like, guys, cover me. And I was crying because I just peed on myself. And I'm at school and I just peed on myself. I'm supposed to be potty trained and I'm peeing on myself. So like, yeah, you know, so, whatchamacallit. So they were like surrounded around me, and we walked to the office. My mom had to bring me pants. And it was a hassle. And it was like... and they were laughing at me, and I was just crying. It was so embarrassing, and I was like, God, please don't let anyone find out, please. Oh my God. My first sport was soccer. I used to play soccer. Me and my sister, we used to play soccer, and I was, you know, like the MVP. I would always make all the goals, you know. I played soccer for a long time. So, yeah. And then when my parents like officially separated, like when they were living in different houses, like well, like when the divorce was completely, absolutely final, like, and a little bit after that, they just took me out. So, you know, yeah. But my first sport was soccer. Even though I don't really like soccer now, like barely like it. So, last but not least, the story of when I first met my BFF, aka me, speaking of Lizette. So, I don't really know of when I met you, but, we were just all of a sudden friends because I had came to Frisbee and I didn't know nobody. I knew this one kid, Robert, but I didn't like him because he had went to my old school and he went out with my friend. You know, none of my friends liked him, so I didn't like him, you know. So I didn't know nobody. And then the first person I met was Cheyenne and then Lizette. So Lizette, my BFF, that's her. You know, I can just tell you what order you came in. I have no clue how we met. If you know, please tell me because honestly, I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't. Please forgive me, but I do not know. So that's it for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want me to do another one, please like and comment. I'll do the same thing. Just, you know, comment on my picture what you want me to say the next time. Like I said, watch my last video. If you guys want to go see my dub smashes, they're pretty interesting, pretty funny. Go check that out. And, you know, you guys like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And me love you long time. Mwah.